So, what is a quality management system? It's a set of business processes and procedures focused on consistently meeting customer and regulatory requirements and enhancing their satisfaction. So we have a quality management system. It's a set of processes, procedures. It's a system where we need to ensure meeting customer requirements and regulatory requirements. So customer requirements is the device has to do the things that it's supposed to do, the clinical benefit. Also regulatory requirements that the device is safe, that you don't put wrong instructions. So we need to have a system which is a set of business processes and procedures to do that. For example, purchasing. Purchasing is a system, it's a subsystem, it's a process that we had to do in a medical device manufacturing company because purchasing requires that you analyze the suppliers that are going to provide a product or service to you so you can complete your product. The user, the suppliers need to have a quality management system in place. They need to ensure quality. They need to make sure you need to make sure that they understand what they are doing, that the components they are supplying are good quality, and so forth. So purchasing is a business process that needs to be conducted. Also, labeling is a business process. Training is another one. So quality system requirements for medical device have been internationally recognized as a way to assure product safety and efficacy and customer satisfaction. So there is a standard, it's called the ISO 13485, it's a standard for quality management system for medical devices, and the FDA has something called quality systems and regulations to specify the requirements that medical device manufacturers need to follow in their operations. Why? Because we need to ensure safety and efficacy. So the quality management system has, for example, a quality policy. What's the policy for the company? They need to have a policy, a quality policy that comes from the management. The manager or the top leadership, they need to have specify and abide by a quality policy. And the quality policy is followed by a quality manual. Quality manual is like it's a collection of business processes that talks about all these aspects that I've been talking about: purchasing, training, facilities, resources, audits. Is a collection of ways to meet the international standard requirements for a quality management system. So once you have the quality manual, then you have to have procedures, work instructions, and forms, and also records, because up to here it's just pure theory. You can have procedures and work instructions and forms, but if you don't follow those, it's nothing. You have to um, operate your quality management system, which is at these two, and then create records, training, calibration, for example, calibration records, training records, meeting records, audit records, and so forth. So these are things that when they do an external audit for certification, they're going to check, hey, show me records of training that you really do train people. Also, it's also a matter of liability. If you have a product and you don't have a good way or good quality management system in place that you operate, if there is any issue with the product, then they are going to check what you are doing, how you're doing, if you have a certification. But if you don't do it the proper way, you can be subject to lawsuits or liability or demands. People can tell you, yeah, you're a medical device company, but you're not following the quality management system. You're doing it in a bad way. You are causing injury to patients. And here it is. I demand you for $10 million. So it's a way also to make sure that you follow the regulations. So what do we want from a medical device? We want the device to be safe. We want safety. We want efficacy, for example, effectiveness. We want reliability. Reliability is that you do something today with the device and it's reliable. It's whatever it is, it says, it is that way. If you have a blood pressure monitor, it's reliable because it's always going to measure the blood pressure, and it's going to have a number that is really validated, that is really the number. Also, we want to have is easy of use. Okay, so the devices need to have being able to really be used easily by the operators, by the end user. So it has to be easy of use. If not, when the people use it, what happens is the results are going to be bad because they don't use it correctly. So it's a liability issue if you don't have good instructions, if you don't analyze ways that people can use it incorrectly and fix those issues. So we want a device that is easy of use, and also that is robust. That means that if a device works today, you want the device to work the same tomorrow and many days. It has to be robust, that it doesn't fail, always provides the same results. Also, we need to have quality, good quality system.